In the beginning, it was the Word, and the Alpha and the Omega. Boom. Okay, back to class 7. Pause, get the book, get back, play, and have a good day, and we will go on with the poetry. So you have studied a prose, I have taught you one prose, we have completed the prose, and now we open to page 12. Self-Reliance by Kathleen Delicato. Okay? So, a tiger in the house we have completed, and try to write the summary on your own, and I help you with the summary and finish the question and answers. If any doubts, maybe I missed out here and there, let us know, okay? Now, I will read out the poetry and you will follow. You hear how I read it, after that you follow the reading along with the video. Then you read it on your own and try to pronounce it with proper intonation, with proper fluency, pronunciation, okay? I realize now I am alone. On myself I must learn to rely. I have to begin to stand on my own. If I fail, I must continue to try. I can ask others for their opinions, but ultimately it's I who will decide. I'll be the ruler of my dominion, determining which road I'll take with pride. Though some may disagree with my choices, thinking they know better path to take. Though people in abuse raise voices, it's up to me, my destiny to make, by being true to myself I begin, to learn how to stand alone, how to win. So very sweet and very nice poetry by Kathleen, and she stays in Florida somewhere, so I'll give you some details on that. And self-reliance is different from self-realization. Self-reliance means that she has to depend on your own, but we still can't depend only on your own. You can't depend on your own, you have to depend on your parents, right? Your parents will send you to school, they have to pay the fees. So, but still, self-realization is to understand that my parents is paying fees, my parents is giving me clothes, buying me this, buying me that. So I must study, I must improve. You should be lucky that your parents are sending you to school. There are many children who don't have the opportunity to come to school and to learn. Okay? So that is one thing. Now I may be a very good teacher in KMT schools, and everyone likes me, and I've done a lot of good things in the other school before I came here. But again, one good person will not help. If I may be good in English and I may teach, but still we need a group, no? All the other teachers are also important. Even the person who sweeps the floor, even the person who cleans outside, they are also important. The security guard, they are also important. So that is the main thing. Now, when you're alone, people will give you advice, especially in school and all. Someone will say, hey, this is not nice, hey, that's not nice, they'll keep saying. But you have to decide what's good and what's bad. Some boys are very naughty, they want to do naughty things. Sometimes some type of naughtiness is okay, like climb trees and all that. But depends, you have to have a limit. You have to have a limit. So, she says that she is alone, and I've given you some description. Now, self-reliance, R-E-L-I-A-N-C-E, reliance. Self-reliance means it is actually saying that you do things on your own, but actually it doesn't have a full meaning. Maybe self-realization is different from self-reliance. Self-realization is to understand that God has given me something, God has provided, I should be contented with what is being given. So that is why I said, beware of your thoughts, they become your words. Beware of your words, they become your actions. Beware of your actions, they become your character. And beware of your character, they form your destiny. So this is very important. First, mind. If your mind has a monkey jumping around, then you'll be like a monkey too. Got the point? So, you see monkeys all around in this place because you're staying here in school. Even in the school, I've seen monkeys when I first came for my interview here. So, you see how monkeys are? Now, according to the naturalists, they say that we come from monkeys, but I don't say that we come from monkeys. I say God made us like Himself. You got the point? If we come from monkeys, then we have to behave like monkeys, and we are behaving like monkeys. So we don't have any moral etiquettes. So that's what the naturalists would say, which is Charles Darwin. But I don't go with Charles Darwin's theory. And I don't go with what's on the books. I go with what I think is right. And what I think is considered to be right on the right path. And Buddha said, your culture may say something, your grandfathers and great-grandparents may follow a certain culture and a cult. But when you come to a stage to understand your mind, and when you come to a stage with certain sort of knowledge, it is you to decide. Even if the world is wrong, but you are right, you should stand alone for your righteousness. So that is what it means, and this is a little bit of philosophical lecture which I have given you so that you can understand. You are in class 7, from 7 you go to 8. So you are reaching to a senior level. So try to wake up in the morning, do some meditation, do some exercise. And exercise is also important, not just taking your books, not just studying. Okay? And follow the poetry after me and I'll give you the explanation. I have already given you some explanation, so go back and write it in your book. Self-reliance. Write a short summary of what you understand. So read it again on your own. You can go back. It's like a video. It's not like in the classroom. I'll have to read it again for you. At least video you can, go back and all that. And have a nice day and take care of your health. And be good. A good boy and a good girl. Self-reliance. Kathleen Delicato. Self-reliance is a poem obviously about self-realization. In the beginning, she is stuck alone all by herself. And realizing this, she seeks advice. But ultimately, going with what she thinks right, showing self-reliance. because no matter what others tell her, she makes her own decision by being true to herself. Short note: self-reliance, one's own efforts, aptitude and ability to attain independence. Yet self-reliance is so much more than its definition or synonyms. It doesn't exactly mean what the word itself states. Reliance on one's self. It has a complexity than any definition provided for you, whether it's from a reference or one's knowledge. These subtlets and complexities determine what self-reliance truly is and what it really is not.